This is an excerpt from the novel Dreaming Wakes the Fool, in which a young woman navigates the world of dream and myth. In this scene, Echo is in this other world for the first time. A man named Jeff invited her to participate in a game that's a sort of job interview. She has just learned that her best friend, Gray, has been in this world for years. The next door didn't open at her touch. Echo knocked, and Jeff came to the door. He wasn't wearing the purple zoot suit now, but khaki slacks, a Hawaiian shirt with parrots in tropical forests, and Huarache sandals. Echo, this is a surprise. His Asuo was huge, with a wide glass wall revealing sparkling lights in the distance looking like fallen stars. Is it the girl? Another man's voice called from inside the Asuo. Yeah, Jeff said over his shoulder, to Echo. Hadn't you better get back to the game? I said I don't have the key. Wait. The other man got up and came to the door. He was a little older than Jeff, with a scraggly black beard peppered with white. He wore tight jeans, a black t-shirt, and red cowboy boots, and he held a squat glass of brown liquid. Bring her in. I want to talk to her for a minute. Jeff rolled his eyes. She needs to get on with the game. Relax. We'll make it worth her while. He looked Echo over with a smile that made her uncomfortable. He felt dangerous in a way that said there's more than one way to fall off a cliff. She took a step back. He laughed out loud. My name is Cain Timrod. Did Gray ever tell you about me? Gray? What do you know about Gray? Cain stepped in front of Jeff and held the door open for Echo. Can I get you a drink? No thanks, Echo said. She walked through the door. Some unspoken communication passed between the two men. Cain gave Jeff the side eye, and Jeff looked annoyed and amused at the same time. Gray and I go way back, Cain said. I'm just wondering why you're here. He cast a quick questioning look at Jeff. I need a job. Echo looked to Jeff for an explanation. This is a strange interview. Jeff stepped into the conversation, speaking to Cain. I told you the boy left, and the girl looked even more promising. It was disconcerting discovering she was second choice, and being referred to as the girl, not to mention Gray as the boy, made it worse. What do you know about Gray? She asked again. Cain looked amused and thoughtful. I just wondered if you've known him long. A deep prompting inside Echo told her, for no obvious reason unless it was just that this man was too interested, that she shouldn't talk to him about Gray. She shrugged. A while. His mother and I used to go out together. He was about 7 at the time. That was before I knew him, Echo said. And you never knew about... He waved vaguely around the room, the game, the world. Not a thing. Too bad. I think a friend would tell you. He let that sink in for a moment. It plugged into a chorus that had been spinning in her head. Why didn't Gray tell me? Are you too close? Friends, Echo said. He smiled. Young love. So complicated. Are you and Jeff? She let it drop deliberately. Business associates. I procure antiquities. Like the mirror? He smiled as if she had shown her ignorance. They're quite valuable. I can imagine. It's why I'd like to get in touch with Gray. I bought one as a gift for his mother, but we had a falling out and then she died suddenly. Did Gray tell you how she died? It seemed to be something he didn't care to talk about. Cain nodded solemnly. It would be. Anyway, I wanted to give the mirror to Gray after she died, but I couldn't find him. He went into foster care and I lost track. It would have paid for at least a year at a top university, but privacy laws for foster kids are ridiculous. He doesn't need money, Echo said. He's fine. Cain pulled something out of his pocket and held it out to her. It was a playing card, the Jack of Clubs apparently, but there was no J on it. Just one medieval soldier in full armor with a battle axe and a shield. And the club in the corner was so clumsily painted that it almost looked like a spade. She took it to look at it more closely, and Cain walked away. Wait, what am I supposed to do with this? He turned back. Give it to Gray, of course. Is this the gift? When you cross back over, you'll see what it really is. A business card, my name and contact information. Have him call me. Jeff was there, waiting by the door, holding it open for her to leave. Echo stopped beside him on the way out. I left the card you gave me with Aunt Doris. Can I get another one? He shrugged. All my cards are in my other suit. He gently but firmly closed the door behind her.